Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We are in episode 4 of our series, Client Coach Communication. And Adam, I want to transition a little bit from how we deliver programming material, how we communicate that, to the actual technical aspects of the programming. So one of the things we talked about in the very first episode was how we may be perceiving each other as two different people, a client and a coach, and we're checking each other out. You know, a lot of times, client is assuming, this is just how things are done. And whatever my coach says, I'm going to do that and not ask questions and just suck it up and trust the system, trust the process. But in fact, I think as a coach, it's imperative to really give some structure and some guidelines and say, okay, for example, I know that we're starting here and this is where you need to go. And we don't have a lot of time. So we got to really have kind of an aggressive start. And so I'm intentionally doing this, this, and this for that reason. So I want you to tell me if you experience this, or I want you to stay very close to me and tell me how you're feeling. There has to be some level of instruction that's about the technical aspects of your decisions. And I'm not sure how common that is or how coaches go through that, but I would love to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, just recently, a great example of this is I had a client who's been with me for a long time. So we've been doing once a week check-ins. Things have been going really smoothly. And then, knock on wood, things start slowing down. The last 2 check-ins, she just was not losing weight. I went through all the steps that I would normally go through. And I said, you know what? I said, I think we just need a couple more days, but I don't want a whole week to go by without any progress. So I think she usually checked in on Tuesday. So I said, let's do Friday. And I said, I want you to all caps that email and make it say help. It's going to be the first email I check when I get to my email that day. And she said, you were right. I just needed a few more days. But sometimes just even having that additional stepping point of communication, because I could only imagine as a client who's stuck in weight loss, I try to put myself in their shoes. They're not going to want to wait an extra week to, you've been stuck 2 weeks in a row. I want to make sure I'm proactive on things. So even if we do this over the course of multiple weeks, I keep letting an additional 3 days go by. Well, we've basically subtracted weeks from your prep. And that's the last thing I want to do. So we did find she was moving in the right direction then. And I think we even did an additional Sunday just to make sure that weigh-in wasn't a fluke. And she's been rolling ever since.
Well, I think that's a perfect story because I do want to make this entire series very client-centric. And so it's not, how to coach clients, although I hope people are learning some good things here, but it's a client, am I communicating the right way? Am I moving my expectations in one direction too far or the other? And as a client, these are the things that we need to hear. Tell us what your energy levels are, tell you how your strength is, hunger, consistency, are you having any struggles? And with this initial programming, this is where when your coach delivers this to you, if you have any questions, lay it out. Don't let anything go unasked. And so, like Adam, you said, you just don't want to end up going weeks down the road with any miscommunications or lost progress. But it's also a chance just to re-communicate exactly what the method is. Do you understand what your coach's protocol is going to be in terms of being ready early so you can have this metabolic building phase, or maybe you're starting kind of slowly because you have a lot of time and you want to have a really good transition and core phase? Those are the kind of things to just ask the coach. Am I understanding this correctly? And this is one question, Adam, that I think a lot of people, coaches and clients, should ask more. What do you expect of me? How can I make your job easier as a coach? How can I make your experience better as a client? And I think that's important.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, usually my answer to that is communicate more, give me more feedback. I think we all have those clients that just send the weekly summary and they've never typed a sentence in their email.
It's one way or the other, right? It's either here's the data with not even a sentence, or you get a 6-page diary from somebody.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's important to understand the process, and in a coach-client relationship, there are unbelievably serious performance goals. We as coaches want you to be at your absolute best, and yet still be safe, healthy, have a good experience. And from the client perspective, you have to know that we are here for you, and to keep reaching out. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about a couple more aspects of the client-coach communication in the next couple episodes.